Today we're going to talk about a very useful little tool that many people just don't use for some reason, but it can save you a lot of time while using presentation, and that is Format Painter. This tool basically allows you to copy a format, so all the effects you apply to a certain element of your presentation and just copy it to another without the need to go through all of the steps all over again. And I'm just going to quickly show you what I mean. Here I created a simple slide. I added a shape on the background. It looks kind of ugly, I know. Uh, there's a shape on the background, this dark gray, three images from, the photos of different city landscapes. And then there's, under each of them, there's a text box with a title and another text box with a description. And let's say I want to work on making them a little bit more accessible and a little bit more visible, or maybe a little bit more nicer. Let's start with the first image. So I go to picture format and maybe I'll add, okay, this effect looks kind of nice. This little frame that we're going to apply to the image. That looks nice. And then I'm going to go to the first text box and maybe I want to make it bold and I want to make it white. And then this text can also be white, and maybe also it can be italic for some reason. Okay, this looks a little bit nicer. I mean, it's not the best design, but you get the point. So I applied formatting to this side of my slide, to these three elements, the image and then the two text boxes. And now I want to do the same here. I can, of course, go and just do all the steps all over again for each of them, but it's much, much easier to apply a Format Painter or use the Format Painter tool. So how to use it? It's located under Home tab of the PowerPoint, and it's on this very first kind of corner. It's the very beginning under Clipboard section, but it's grayed out, so it's not visible because we have nothing selected. So if we select our image, for example, the Format Painter becomes visible. So we can click on it, and since our first image where the format was applied is selected, and you can see that my cursor now has this little paintbrush icon next to it, I can just click on another image and the format will be applied to that as well. Let me just undo this. But then what happens, so let me do this again. Format Painter, and I'm clicking on the second image. And as you can see, the cursor with a paintbrush disappears right after I apply this effect, because that's how Format Painter works. You apply effect and then it disappears. But in order to apply effect to both images or several images instead of just one, all I need to do is, when my first image with the format selected, I can go to Format Painter and I just double click with my left button on my mouse. Just click twice. 1, 2. Then my Format Painter will be able to I will be able to apply this effect to several different images. I click once here, and as you can see, the cursor still stayed the same, and I click here. In order to exit the Format Painter, I just press Escape on my keyboard. That's it. I applied effect to both of my images. You can do the same with text. For example, we have this boldness selected and a white color for this title. And again, I can do the same. I can select this text, I can select boldness and then apply the color, but I can just do the same with the Format Painter. I will double click again And then I will add it here and also here. And as you can see, you can apply it to one word or a selection of a text. So let's do the same with this formatting where we applied white color and also italic text. Format Painter, double click, we select our text, and we select our text again. Here you go. Now you have a slide, very easily edited and formatted according to just one original format done on the very first image and text. And you can apply this to anything. Let's say you create a shape. Let's create a square. You then maybe go to shape fill and add a color to it. Let's say it's green. Maybe you'll remove the outline. You apply a shadow to it, for example. And then maybe additionally, you would want to apply, let's say, bevel effect for some reason. Okay, we will have, I don't know, this one would work. So now you have the shape with several effects and several formatting applied to it. It's a color, it's a bevel, and also it's a shadow. And then you want to create something else. Maybe you would like to go to insert and create, let's say, a triangle on the same slide. So here, and instead of doing this all over again, go through all of these steps, I'm just going to select the shape. I'm going to go to Home, Format Painter, and then click on this shape of a triangle. And all my formatting from the original figure will be applied to the new figure. And that will save you a lot of time if you need to build a complex structures or charts on your slide and just apply formatting from one thing to another. And that's it. That's how you can use Format Painter. Very easy tool to use, very useful at the end of the day when you're building your presentations. I hope it was valuable for you. Please subscribe to the channel and leave the comments below what kind of things you would like to see in the future videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.